This story is about Payton Gendron, an 18-year-old racist who killed 10 black people at a supermarket in Buffalo, New York on May 14th, 2022. At the time of this video, the trial is ongoing. These are opinions for entertainment purposes only. If you like hearing stories about people who suck, then like and subscribe. Payton Gendron was born and raised in Conklin, New York. His parents are Paul and Pamela Gendron. They are civil engineers who work for the State Department of Transportation. Payton was a former community college student who majored in engineering so that he could be an engineer like his parents. He has two younger brothers. In June 2021, he had been investigated for threatening to commit a school shooting at his high school. A teacher had asked him about his plans after the school year, and he said, "I want to murder and commit suicide." Gendron was sent to a mental health evaluation and counseling, but was released shortly after. Gendron told the police that he was joking, would later write online about how it was a well-executed bluff. He was not charged in connection with the incident. Investigators said that he had not made a specific enough threat to warrant further action. The New York State Police did not seek an order from a state court to remove guns from Gendron's possession. Mental health evaluation was not an involuntary commitment, which would have prohibited him from buying guns under federal law. Classmates who were interviewed said that he was quiet and rarely attended in-person classes. He exhibited strange behavior like wearing a hazmat suit to class. Prior to the shooting, Gendron wrote a 180-page manifesto titled The Great Replacement, named after the racist theory that white people are being replaced by non-whites. He blamed Jews for non-white immigration and wrote that non-whites will commit genocide on the white race in the manifesto. The manifesto also includes details on the planned shooting and racist and anti-Semitic remarks. Gendron also wrote about his admiration for previous mass shooters who were motivated by racism, especially Brenton Tarrant, who committed the Christchurch shooting in New Zealand. Much of it appears to be plagiarized from Tarrant's manifesto, leading one news reporter to call Gendron's manifesto a knockoff term paper that plagiarized past mass shooters. At approximately 2:30 p.m. on May 14, 2022, Gendron drove over 200 miles from Conklin to a Tops Friendly Market on Jefferson Avenue in Buffalo, New York. He specifically researched neighborhood demographics to target a predominantly black neighborhood. He had been wearing military gear and body armor and was armed with a semi-automatic rifle, hunting rifle, and a shotgun. On the guns, he wrote the N-word and White Lives Matter. He purchased the guns legally but illegally modified a rifle to hold magazines that could hold up to 30 rounds. In New York, the limit is 10 rounds. He had a head-mounted camera through which he live-streamed the attack on Twitch. As he approached the scene, he was recorded on his live stream saying, "Just gotta go for it." Gendron shot 4 more people in the parking lot, killing 3. He then entered the store, shooting 8 more people and killing 6. According to a law enforcement source, the shooter yelled racial slurs during the incident. Many employees and customers used the store's break room to hide from the shooter and barricade the door with a heavy desk. Other customers were hidden by employees in the milk cooler. Said the shooter shot through the coolers, but the milk cartons stopped the bullets. An armed security guard who was also a former Buffalo Police Department officer named Aaron Salter Jr. returned fire. However, due to Gendron's body armor, Salter was unable to kill him. Gendron returned fire at Salter, who died at the scene. At another point, Gendron aimed his gun at a white person behind a checkout counter, but apologized and did not shoot. He went to the front of the store and put his gun to his neck, but patrol officers talked him into dropping it. A total of 13 people were shot. 10 of them died. All 10 dead victims were black. Police discovered his Discord account and found chat logs that include a to-do list in preparation for the attack. The chat logs indicated the attack was originally planned for March 15th, the anniversary of the Christchurch mosque shootings. However, this was delayed due to Gendron developing a case of COVID-19. The logs contained indications from as early as November 2021 that he planned to live-stream a mass shooting targeting black people. The online diary also had sketches of the layout of the inside of the Tops supermarket. The diary mentions visits to the supermarket on March 8th. During these visits, he notes being challenged by the security guard, calling it a close call. He also noted the numbers of black people and white people in the supermarket during his visits. Gendron considered an attack in various locations, including a Walmart in Rochester, New York, before finally deciding to target the Tops supermarket in Buffalo instead. Other locations which he considered targets included churches, malls, and elementary schools with mostly black attendees. He also considered attacking synagogues, but decided against it because March 15th was not on a Saturday, the Jewish Sabbath. He wrote that he used data available through Google to determine the busiest times in the supermarket. Gendron described himself as being socially isolated. He wrote that he regrets spending most of his life just being online instead of going to friends' houses or parties. He regrets just going home after school and just playing games and watching YouTube by himself. He wishes he could go back in time and get off 4chan and get an actual life. He described killing and mutilating a cat. He also described feeling alone with occasional thoughts of suicide. During the hearing, one audience member yelled, "Payton, you're a coward." He pleaded not guilty to multiple charges of first-degree murder, but his attorneys aimed to secure a plea bargain to avoid the death penalty for federal charges. He is currently placed on suicide watch, and his next hearing will be in December. He entered a plea of not guilty. On June 15th, Gendron was charged with 26 counts of federal hate crimes. That's the end of the video. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds and it would really help me out. Leave in the comments below what kind of punishment you think this guy should get.